The 31-year-old has made 6 appearances for Dalian Yifang since joining, all starts, but was dropped out of the squad completely for a 4-1 loss at leaders Beijing Guoan on Sunday. Hamsik admitted that he is in uncharted territory for himself at the new club. "I am not particularly satisfied with my performances," the Slovakian international midfielder told Chinese channel China Central Television, as quoted by global news agency AFP. "I have always tried my best to help the team, but I've not encountered a situation like this before. There are big differences between Chinese and European football, but I will try to overcome this and adapt." Hamsik does not have a goal or assist yet in 513 minutes of Chinese Super League play, and he believes it comes down to familiarity. "Many times I want to communicate with my teammates, for example on pitch, but because of the language I can't, so I can only use gestures," Hamsik said. The struggles may not just be down to his new club, however. Hamsik was a bit part player for Napoli this season before moving on, and in 13 Serie A appearances totaling 922 minutes, he did not register a goal or assist either. Still, the Slovakian international is not the only one from overseas struggling at Dalian Yifang. His current teammate Yannick Carrasco, who started Super League play with a bang, registering 3 goals in the season's first 2 matches, is also said to be wanting out. The Belgian told domestic outlet HLN back in late March, "I would like to return to Europe," saying that he looked for a way out in the winter but couldn't make it work. Carrasco cited the strict rules in China as part of the reason for his uncomfortable state, referring back to a training ground fight last fall that resulted in the Chinese government temporarily revoking his passport, which caused him to miss a pair of international matches. The 25-year-old was benched in the loss at Beijing Guoan on Sunday, left as an unused substitute, marking the first match he has missed this season. Follow at the _bonfire. The Champions League is back, and so are the 2 Robbies. The guys break down a magical night for Barcelona and Lionel Messi. They also discuss what Liverpool 1700 and Spurs 2800 can both do to get back into their respective ties. The Robbies end with a look ahead to the last 2 matches in the thrilling race for the title 5100. Click here for the 2 Robbies archive. This embed is invalid. Greater than follow at Nicolas Mandola. There are only big boys left in the Europa League, and the tests awaiting Arsenal and Chelsea aren't sleepy ones. KLOPP, Messi goal was unsavable. The Gunners tangle with La Liga mainstays Valencia while their London rivals meet dangerous Bundesliga side Eintracht Frankfurt come Thursday in Germany. Chelsea will neither have Antonio Rudiger nor Gary Cahill as options in the centre of the park, meaning there's only one safety net to go with Andreas Christensen and David Luiz in the middle. "We are in trouble with the centre-backs. In the last 2 trainings we played with Cesar Azpilicueta as a centre-back because I think he is the only other one who can play there. So we are in trouble, but this is normal as we have played about 58 games. In the past we were lucky with injuries, but in the last 10 days not. Eintracht presents a huge problem with a variety of terrific attackers including Real Madrid target Luka Jovic. Arsenal faces an opponent with similar challenges to itself when it comes to a return to the Champions League. Valencia sits 6th, 3 points back of Getafe and Sevilla. Only one of the 3 will go to the Champions League as La Liga's 4th-place team, unless Valencia wins the UEL. Gunners boss Unai Emery used to run Valencia, well before he was a UEL force with Sevilla, but says not much has changed besides his age. From Arsenal.com, "My career is about thinking about progressing and learning every day," he said. "I was there for 4 years and I enjoyed it. I worked, I learned, I had some very good moments. I also have a lot of friends there, my son and some other big parts of my life, followed Nicolas Mandola. The positives of Liverpool's performance on Wednesday at the Camp Nou are all in spirit and statistics, but several negatives remain for the Reds following a 3-0 UEFA Champions League semi-final first leg loss to Barcelona. KLOPP goal was unsavable, the 3-goal deficit was bad. No away goals scored equals also bad. And the fact that it's Barcelona on the other side of the field falls into a similar category. Additionally, Barca manager Ernesto Valverde reiterated what anyone with a pulse would have acknowledged: the Blaugranas come from a head loss to AS Roma last season has them awake to all possibilities ahead of the second leg at Anfield. That said, Ousmane Dembele butchered a stunning chance to make the scoreline 4-0 in stoppage time. That is a positive, and none other than Lionel Messi admitted a finish would have all but put Liverpool away. From Marca, 4 would have been better than 3, but it's still a very good result, Messi added. 3-0 is a very good result. The tie is not decided because we are going to a historical stadium and it will demand a lot, but we are very satisfied. Still, Barca is just 1 goal away from demanding a 5-star performance from the Reds at Anfield, one that would require a 4-goal advantage on the day. One other thing that don't go well for Barcelona, and it's likely to occur in a different manner come next week, ex-Liverpool midfielder Philippe Coutinho continues to hear it from his home crowd. Messi says it's not doing anything for the club at this pivotal point in the season. As for that free kick, Messi admits he struck it sweetly. It went in spectacularly well. I saw the spot and luckily enough, that's where it went, said Messi. Follow at Nicolas Mandola. Seattle Sounders midfielder Christian Roldan will be eligible to play when Seattle travels to Minnesota United after his red card from last weekend's game was rescinded. The team said Wednesday that it had won its appeal of Roldan's red card from Sunday's 1-1 draw against Los Angeles FC. Roldan would otherwise have been suspended for Saturday's game. KLOPP Messi goal was unsavable. Roldan was shown the red card in the 18th minute. He and LAFC's Marc-Anthony Kaye got into a shoving match near the midfield line. Edouard Atuesta ran in to intervene, and Roldan tried to push him off but struck Atuesta across the face. Referee Ted Unkel, after a discussion with the sideline official, pulled out the red card, dismissing Roldan for violent conduct. Roldan did not dispute the hand-to-the-face call, but he insisted that it was not his intent. Let's block ads. Why?